Okay, convolution. So convolution is a mathematical way of combining two signals from a third signal, that is called a convolution. So it's a signal most important technique. So there are two different method of convolution. One is linear convolution and one is circular convolution. So there's a formula for convolution: x3 of n is equal to x1 of n dot x2 of n. So for the linear convolution, so the x1 of n, that 1 2 3 4, x2 of n 4 3 2 1. So this is for linear convolution in multiple two sequence. So the length of output sequence is L plus m minus 1. So L value length of first sequence, and m value is the length of second sequence. And if you're going to apply that 4 plus 4, so length of x1 of n. So this is 1 2 3 4, total 4, and here also 4 there, and minus 1, L plus m minus 1 formula. So we just applied and we got the value is 7. Actually, this is one of the method, like a tabular method, for just multiplying. Then you get the value of y of n. And the tabular method, so find the output linear convolution given the sequence. So x1 of n and x2 of n the values. So length of the sequence they found using L plus m minus 1 formula. And this is the tabular method step. So x1 of n and x2 of n. So what is x1 of n? So 1 2 3 4, that is they are written there. And x2 of n 4 3 2 1, that's also they put the value in left side. And then step 2, this is multiple of one's first number and x2 of n with all x1 n. So once if you're going to multiply with the 4 value, then you got the 4 8 12 16. Then similarly you have to multiply with 4 2 1 2 3 4, then 3 2 1 2 3 4, 2 2 1 2 3 4, and 1 2 1 2 3 4. So once if you multiply, you got the things. And finally you have to put the diagonal line. So this is the diagonal line. So after the diagonal line you have to add the values, and you got the value of y of n. So this is tabular method. And similarly there is another example for the sequence, length of the sequence. Similarly, if you're going to multiply, it look like a tabulation, and you got the values. Okay, linear convolution is another example. So x of n is equal to 4 1, and h of n is equal to 1 minus 2. So just to find the length of the sequence, and just use the tabular method, and draw the diagonal line, and you got the values. So this is also another one example. So for using linear convolution, they are using for tabular method. So they can use graphical representation and tabular method and everything. So it depends upon the situation they can use. So tabulation method, again they have to use L plus m minus 1 formula. Then they got the value of length of the sequence is 7. And then tabular, you have to draw it x of n and h of n. So x of n is the top and h of n is left side they written. And I draw the diagonal line, you got the y of n values. So this is another example, example 4. So this is again you have to write it here, and multiply it and draw the line, and you got the values. Okay, then thank you.